Hey there, welcome in. Happy birthday, Virgo. We are officially in the season of Virgo, and I'm here to look at the month of September for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But I'm going to start off with a birthday reading for Virgo. So thank you so much for being here. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and let's go ahead and get a birthday message for Virgo. So calling in the guides and guardians for all of those that are watching this video. Birthday message for Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. So let's get a message from Spirit using tarot. Birthday message for Virgo. What do your guides want you to know? All right, interesting. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles, probably one of my favorite cards out of the whole deck. I really love this card. So Nine of Pentacles, enjoying your sovereignty, understanding that you are a sovereign being, whether you are choosing to be in a relationship with another person, or as this card is depicting, being a sovereign being, being an independent single person, enjoying your peace, enjoying the life that you've created for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles often can talk about self-employment, being self-employed. This is a person that has created an abundant life for herself, and she's done it on her own. It is her blood, sweat, and tears that she has put into what she has created. So taking time to appreciate what you have created, taking time to have a lot of gratitude for your journey. And I also just kind of feel the energy of review with the bird here that she's looking at this bird. How do you want to take flight moving forward? I really feel that's a very strong message here for you Virgos. How do you want to proceed? And oftentimes, taking a moment to review where you've been can give you a really good perspective on how you want to move forward. So I really like that. Beautiful card here. Page of Pentacles right here in the middle. I love the pumpkin here. I love this deck. There's definitely a fall energy to this deck. This is the Witch's Garden Tarot, which is why I thought it would be a great deck to use for Virgo. But the Page of Pentacles here, there's definitely a focus on learning, expanding your material resources, and that doesn't necessarily mean stuff. Learning. This could be learning, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness. Is there a talent or a skill you would like to expand on, learn more about? Is there another way that you can bring in greater comfort, abundance? What would help you in this moment where you are right now? What would help you feel more, I want to say peace? What would help bring you more peace? But I feel like in order for you to get to that place of peace, you need to figure out what makes you feel safe. What would bring you more safety? What would help you feel more calm, grounded? And that's going to be different for everybody. This could be a focus on learning more about health and nutrition. This could be a focus on learning new skills or expanding on the skills that you have to make you more marketable. If you're looking for, a new job, or you're just going into the workforce. So I feel like there's a big message here on learning, expanding. You can see there's books down here. There's a bee here. So, what does that look like for you? What are you interested in? This could be just learning for the fun of learning. But what is interesting to you? is a big focus here on you, Virgo. And as there should be. It's your birthday month. Thanks for being born. Thanks for bringing your magic and your energy onto this planet. It's greatly appreciated. Interesting that we have two pentacle cards here, very warm, very inviting, very rich, full of life. And then we've got this odd card kind of standing out, and maybe not, it's not matching the energy here. We have the King of Swords in reverse. The sword cards, it's the element of air, and that's very much also earth. These are earth cards, Virgo. You're an earth sign. King of Swords, this is air. Air, the energy of air can be cold. It can be cold and disconnected. This, to me, I feel like this is the advice here moving forward. Looking at this, and this could be one of two things. This could be representing people in your life, or this could be representing you. Look at the energy of manipulation. Look at the energy of verbal abuse. Look at the people, and look at yourself too, because if we have cold, manipulating people in our life, especially if they're not your family members, you've invited that into your life. So take a look at the areas of your life that feel cold, or that feel like you are either trying to manipulate the situation, or maybe there's a person that's trying to manipulate and control you. Look at those areas of life and what's going on with that. I feel like, and I feel like this would be very obvious, because I mean, even looking at these cards, it's really obvious which one is standing out. So looking at your life right now, where you are, even just kind of the first thing you think of, what needs to go, what needs to shift, what needs to change. And it could just be a matter of perspective too. So interesting message here, really beautiful. Focus on you, focus on your expansion, your growth. What is it that you want to learn? What is interesting to you now? And what is ready to be let go of, left behind? You're not taking this energy into the rest of the year. Let's go ahead and pull a oracle card. This is the Sacred Medicine Oracle deck. Oops. By Aisha Frost. So birthday wish. Let's go ahead and get a birthday wish for Virgo. Birthday wish for Virgo. Let's see what we get. I love the Native American feel to this. I don't know why, but I often associate Native Americans and that culture with Virgo. I don't know why. I just do. Cedar. Oh, interesting. Cedar. Extraction. That's the birthday wish here. Extraction. Removing. What is it that you're removing? Extraction. What are you extracting from your life? I do feel like this is, letting go of something. And the medicine for cedar, I always see cedar as being like a grandfather medicine, being a really strong pillar of strength and safety. It's that type of energy here. And that's interesting that that message came up with this card here, which was what will help you feel safe. And I do believe that it's hard to feel peaceful if you don't feel safe. So in order to invite more peace and a greater flow into your life, we have to start with the foundations, and safety is definitely a foundational pillar that needs to be there. So what is it that is what needs to be extracted from your life? That's definitely what I'm feeling here. And I love that we have a smudge fan here with a feather. We have a rattle here for breaking up energy, removing energy. It might be really lovely to cleanse your home, give your house just a good cleansing. You can do that with sage, cedar. You can do that with frequencies. You can do that with rattling. It doesn't have to necessarily be, incense or smoke. And then once you do that, invite in an energy of, they've got a rose here. So once you cleanse, it's always really nice to then bring in an energy of whatever it is that you want to bring in. Love, peace, serenity. You can imagine that as cleanse your house, and then imagine the golden ray. We talked about that in the September video. Imagine the golden ray, your house, your home being filled with golden light. You can picture it as sunlight, bringing in warmth, stability, that type of energy. So beautiful, beautiful reading here for Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. Actually, we should probably put this over here, extracting that. So happy birthday, Virgo. Wishing you the absolute best. Thank you so much for being on the planet, and take care. Welcome in, Virgo. So this is a look at September 2025 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So welcome in. Thanks for being here. We are in the energy of Virgo. I serve, 6th house energy that's focused on health, healing, service to others, skill development, and alternative medicine. Virgo rules the abdomen, digestive system, intestine, spleen, pancreas, and liver. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of logic, communication, learning, teaching, and perception. I love Virgo energy. My very best friend is a Virgo. I love her ability to suss things out. Virgos are very good at that. You're very good at analyzing things, sussing things out. And the thing that I find most magical about Virgos is their ability to connect with their body and really tune into their bodies. Virgos are so good at knowing what's going on internally with their physical bodies. I just think that's amazing. I can be often disconnected from my body, so I just find it so impressive, people that can be so grounded and so knowing of their physical body. And Virgos, you are great at that. All right, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos. We are going to look at the overall energy of the month. What needs focus, or focus on this, help needed here, take action, stop doing, and advice. And we'll see. I have a feeling that most of these readings will probably be very direct and to the point, because that's kind of Virgo energy. All right, so September 2025 for Virgo. Energy of the month, overall energy of the month. We've got the 9 of Cups. Focus on this. Do we have 2 cards here? Yes. Focus on this. Take action. Take action. Interesting that that's right below the energy of the month. Stop doing. We'll take that one. Stop doing. And advice. Okay. Energy of the month. Overall energy. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is upright, is the energy of being feeling very fulfilled, feeling satisfied, and just, it's dreams coming true. It's that sort of thing, but it's in reverse. And it could be because it's your birthday month, Virgo. I often think that, especially as we get older, birthdays come around and we reflect on maybe where we wish we were or where we want to go. But there's definitely, I keep hearing there's an energy of unease. That's not bad. I would say look at what comes up this month. Where are you feeling an unease or uneasiness? What is bothering you this month? And I don't feel like this is anything major, but there's like that energy, a nagging kind of feeling, like there's just something that has needed your attention for a while and you've been ignoring it. And I think possibly because you might see it as being frivolous or stupid, or like, why should I put my time and energy into that? Well, because your soul is wanting that. So it could seem frivolous, but there's something there for you. So take a look at that. Um, I think this month is going to be very introspective for Virgos. Focus on this. Ooh, nice. The Six of Pentacles. I love the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Empress. This kind of goes along with the birthday reading that I did for Virgo. So if you didn't watch that, you might want to go back and watch that. The Six of Pentacles, this is the energy of, well, it could be a transaction, but it's the energy of mercy, of grace, of lifting others up around you, of giving back. And I'm going to say this is probably you giving back because you have the Empress card here. You also had the Nine of Pentacles card in the birthday reading. So I feel like this is looking at all of the ways that you have been blessed, all of the ways that others have shown up for you, and what do you want to give back? How can you maybe lift someone else up around you? The Empress is a motherly energy. It is a nurturing energy. This could also be just sharing your skill set, teaching someone something that you know. It's that type of energy. There's a sense of community here with these two cards, the Six of Pentacles and the Empress. So focus on that. Focus on where can you be of service. And Virgo energy, it is the energy of service to others and skill development. So maybe you are helping others develop a skill. What is the next card we have here? Oh, we've got the Fool. Take action. I swear to God, this is going right along with what I was talking about with this Nine of Cups. The Fool card, this is taking a leap of faith. And it might not make sense to you. It's going back to that dream of yours. It could be something like, maybe you've always wanted to take an art class, or maybe you've been wanting to go back to school just for the sake of learning because you enjoy it. And there's that very logical part of you that is saying, if I'm not, why would I want to do that if I'm not pursuing a career, or it has nothing to do with my career, or maybe you are nearing retirement, and so career's not even on your radar really. So that logical part of you might step in and say that would be such a waste of time and money, but it isn't. There's something there for you. So taking a leap of faith, going out on a limb, stepping out of your comfort zone. I also feel that could be in this energy here, in the energy of being of service to others, that could be stepping out of your comfort zone too. So take action by stepping out of your comfort zone, going out on a limb, on a whim. What is it that what do you want for yourself, Virgo? Be kind of selfish here. I mean, yes, you have the energy of giving and being of service to others, but also, what do you want to cultivate for yourself? What is something that is just for you? This could also be planning a trip. You don't have to do it this month, but maybe you start putting things into place. You start taking action on that. Stop doing. Knight of Wands. Interesting here. So Knight of Wands. And I talked about in the birthday message how there was one card that the energy did not match the rest of the energy. It really stood out. You can see this card really stands out. Stop coming to everyone's rescue. I'm going to say this feels like the energy of being an enabler. You're enabling somebody. Don't do that. Being of service to others, that's very helpful. You're being of service. You're teaching something, you're offering something, but you're not doing it for someone else. You're teaching them the skill. You are offering your advice. You're offering your time. But if you are enabling somebody or you're coming to someone's rescue constantly, that's just going to drain your life force. That's not helpful. So stop doing that. It's going to burn you out. And you can see that that's like, the color of red. It is a fire card, but enabling, stop doing that. Who are you enabling? Stop doing it. That's not helping. It's not helping the other person, and it's not helping you. Advice and guidance. Nice. 6 of Wands. I love this energy here. 6 of Wands. This is the card of victory. So I feel like that is this leap of faith, and you can't do it. You can't get it wrong. So step out of your comfort zone. That's your challenge. And it doesn't have to be this month. Maybe plan on by the end of this year, stepping out of your comfort zone, doing something that you wouldn't normally do. And this could be something that you just want for yourself. Maybe it's something you've dreamt of doing your whole life. Now's the time. And you're going to be very victorious at that. The 6 of Wands, this could also be receiving accolades, a lot of appreciation. This could be from, coworkers, friends, family. Allow people to appreciate you. Yeah, I really like that. And we've got the 6s. I love the 6s. I feel like in tarot, the energy of 6, it's the best that suit has to offer. It's the most grounded, highest expression of that energy. And there's something more to this that I'm probably not getting, but I really love that you have both of these, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. And it could be everyone that you have shown up for in the past. It could be that energy is coming back to you with the 6 of Wands. Every time that we put ourselves out there and we are being of service to others, and we're helping lift others up, that energy always comes back, especially if you are doing it in the energy of selflessness. You're not doing it to get something back, and you're not begrudgingly doing it. I don't know. It's a really beautiful energy. All right, Virgos, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Have a fantastic September, and I will talk to you very soon. Oh, I forgot. I also want to mention, if you are in the northern Utah area, I am having an in-person spirit event September 13th. I'll have the link below. It's a small group of people and it is in person. So, link below. Take care.